Oh, that's too funny, Stardust. That's too funny because a drenched in booze reminds me of how these pets, how all they do is get fat, drinking alcohol and eating ice cream all day.
Well, that's pretty much
that's my life.
Hello, it's me, mayohosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
That is my life.
Yeah, that's my life. Mine is the eating the ice cream.
I have some vegan ice cream. I stocked up on it. That stuff is good. That's like the only good vegan thing. Everything else is gross.
You vegan, B-Fab?
I am. Yeah, that's why I'm super miserable. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I mean, I'm insulting myself.
How is it shots fired? He just pulled the trigger on his. He just shot himself.
Yo, guys, I'm not happy to okay. If I hadn't been a vegan for like 15 years, 16 years almost, I wouldn't be vegan now. But like I've done it for such a long time, so there's no
That's
point.
why you're miserable.
So if you don't mind me asking, what made you do vegan, especially at a young age? Was it the taste of food, or is it just like actual love of animals, or what?
So when I was 8 years old, I was eating meat, and I'm like, "Yo, what plant does this come from?" See, I was a really dumb 8-year-old, and my parents go, "It's not from a plant; it's from an animal." I'm like, "What? You have to kill animals to get this?" Started crying and never ate meat again.
Okay, so the youngin, you're almost.
I've heard that. He told me that story before. I'm surprised no one else knows that story.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't go around trying to tell people I'm vegan, not because it's something like I'm embarrassed of it. It's just like vegans are annoying. So
I work in a hog slaughterhouse and I love meat.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. I always tell people do whatever. I will never tell people what to do, and it doesn't bother me that people eat meat. It just doesn't. Like, if I choose a certain lifestyle, I hope you respect that as I respect yours. It's just, that's how I look at life. So.
Yeah, he's not like me. I force my lifestyle on everyone I meet. And if they don't conform to my lifestyle, then I obliterate them. So these people are totally different.
Plants have feelings, just like lies make baby Jesus cry.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
That's right, Macro.
You guys. So, B-Fab, if somebody eats like a lobster in front of you, or something like that, do you cringe or you just look away or what?
That's a good one, a lobster.
Is it live? Is the lobster like running around? That might disturb me a bit. No, it doesn't bother me in that. It's like people are gonna do what they want to do. Like if you're eating a hamburger in front of me or eating meat, like it doesn't bother me. I've just gotten used to it. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of things for me.
Well, B-Fab.
Yeah.
If I killed a homeless person and ate them in front of you, would you be upset?
That's I might try to stop you.
Okay. Gather around, children. This is the
As long as you share with the next homeless person so they're not hungry.
This is the perfect.
Yeah, I would donate. I would give some of it as a donation to the other homeless people.
This is the perfect time to do the tier list because we've got a fantastic chat and we've got a fantastic panel. Okay, so
are you firing us up?
Yes, so but it's time to have some fun because I am starting bag 13. But before we start bag 13, it's time to do the tier list. So I was originally going to use the tier list that the Wickbods made, a channel of which Makro always kindly self-promotes on behalf of the Brickbods special list.
I don't know if that'd be called self-promoting though.
I saw the list. I saw the options for I saw the options for the list that they had, and as a Castle fan, I immediately got triggered. So what we're going to do? So I decided to do I decided to create my own.
Ooh, I like this. Right on.
That is saying that what I and so what I did is I titled it "Ranking Good Lego Castles" with "good" in brackets.
Oh no! All of a sudden, I'm tempted to tweet "cool 7 degrees cooler." I don't know why, but
serious question: what triggered you, Mayo?
I got triggered by the selections that the Big Bods had in their ranking list, because they had a bunch of Duplo and Disney and Harry Potter and all this other licensed bullshit that does not belong in the original Lego Castle thing. So I believe there are 32 sets here. So I'm going to do rankings of them, and I'm going to let people in the chat and in the panel. I'm going to give them the right to lay it on me if they emphatically disagree with me. Okay, now this is hard to start.
Wait, don't we have the right to our opinion?
It is hard to start. You almost want to see all of them. Like
this is hard. So, well, these are all the choices down here. I'm sure that if you squint your eyes and use a
happy weekend PPP,
you'll gradually be able to identify some of your favorites. This is such a big momentous occasion that will have a lot of arguing that the music is going off.
Hey Scott, how's it going, man? Nice to see you.
Hang on. Is that Scott's? Is that Scott's blocks? It is Scott's blocks.
PPP, Scotty.
Well, if that's the case, everyone knows what we've got to play whenever Scott's blocks enters the chat. If you've been watching mayohosko live streams,
I guess I haven't. Okay.
Then you probably know exactly what we're going to play. I just need to get it up here.
PPP.
The Wii.
I am so confused right now.
Okay.
There must be some inside joke that I don't know about, but I'm.
Yeah, so the first thing that triggered me with I'm not throwing shade, not throwing shade at the Big Bods, but how can you not have the best castle of all time on your tier list? The Black Knight's Castle from 1991.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
We can't see those.
Yeah,
I've got my magnifying glass out. I can't.
Last time I watched him do a tier list, the pictures were so small, and he went over the names of the sets so quickly.
Yeah.
Can you make it full screen at all of us, Mayo?
Yeah. So before Scott came in, we've got a Chip Off the Old Block Toys and Nate, Mr. Blue. Jeff, if you're not busy right now, you have a link via the live stream going if you want to come on in. So yeah, I thoroughly believe that the Black Knight's Castle from 1990, I can't remember if it's 1991 or 1992, is the best. That this is the best. I've heard so many qualified Lego castle builders saying this is the best, and it is hard to disagree with it.
Can I tell you something?
On the big screen?
I have a lot of experience with that set because my brother owned it and still owns it, and it is a good set. So I played with that castle quite a bit in the early 90s.
If Chop says it's good, it's good.
I think Ingrid said it best. I can't see the castles. I pulled out my laptop just to.
I don't think it's the best one, but I definitely think it's a good one.
Now,
here, Chop. This will help.
Yeah. See, now normally I have a bunch of stuff to add to the epic tier straight away, and a bunch of stuff to add to the bad tier straight away. And then I normally contemplate and dissect with the remaining choices between awesome, good, and meh. But you know what? This is more complicated than that. This actually takes a little bit more thinking power.
I feel like
you also take my favorite and you say it's the worst. Don't forget that.
And
Well,
we
I
got
see it.
Stud Sidious coming out of the backstage. Probably wanted to get in on the action with these awesome rankings. Now I know that it is tempting to put smaller sets on the lower end, but I see that kind of as a cheap cop out. So even though the Magisto's Magic Workshop is probably the smallest, it is better than bad. I do
It's
grade
not a
on
castle.
I grade on a curve, but it's the closest thing to a big building that was in the Dragon Master. So I know that even its inclusion is debatable.
I can't see the picture. I can't give the set a full.
I have that set. It's not a castle.
Can you put it up on big screen? Like each set, can you make it bigger? Can you put it on big screen, Mayo?
The only thing I can do is actually zoom in.
That is perfect. Yes, good job, Mayo. Yes, so much better.
Is that
I can see it out. Yeah.
Is that better now?
I hope they don't turn. I hope they don't turn the foosball table or the Dungeons and Dragons set into a micro scale foosball table. That's what I hope.
I think there's an echo.
Okay. Now third one in, second from the bottom.
This one?
No, third one in from the left. All right.
Why don't you have your ad block on?
Yeah.
Does it have a dragon in it?
The Royal Knights one. The Royal Knights Castle from
those ads are going to cause me to drink more than
have a dragon, but the Dragon's Den from 1993
is 0.01 centimeters bigger.
And the Fire Breathing Fortress also from 1993.
Wait, is that 4.3 PA? Oh man.
I
gotta get over to Sydney.
I forget if this was called Dragon's Fortress or whatever other name. I just can't think of it.
I think it was called Dragon Mountain, right?
Yes, correct, BFAB.
Or something.
Dragon Mountain from 2013. This came with a dragon. I think those were the only three on this list that came with a dragon.
Wait. Where's the Bricklink Designer Castle in the Forest?
It's not on this list. I do not consider Bricklink Designer Program castles a part of the castle theme.
Oh, also, hey Sidious. I don't know if anyone said hi to Sidious. Hey Sidious.
Yeah, hey Sidious. Say hi to Sidious.
I'm like, Mayo, 1 second, 5 seconds.
There's a lot more castle sets than I thought. Dude, when I was a kid, we had Classic Space, and then the Yellow Castle came out, and I never really paid much attention. I love castles, fantasy. Everyone knows I love Lord of the Rings, all that stuff, but I never paid attention much to castle. And
you see the one right after the Yellow Castle? That's a really good set.
This is the Knights Castle from 1984.
There's a lot.
Second row, fourth from the left. I think I got that base plate. The castle looks
and the King's Castle was also released in the same year, 1994. So, what did you say, Makro?
Second row, fourth from the left.
Right here.
Yeah. So this is the King Leo's Castle, which is what I have. I have the raised base plate from the King Leo's Castle that I believe is the same raised base plate from the Royal King's Castle. This was Knights Kingdom 1. This was Knights Kingdom 2. If you remember seeing my videos about building my Lego castle, and in some of my city updates, you'll see that my castle is clearly on this base plate.
Knights Kingdom 1 is better than Knights Kingdom 2.
Agree.
Those are some fighting words, butt chop.
This is the King Leo's Castle was from 2000. Royal King's Castle, which was a vague remake, almost combination of both King Leo's Castle and the Royal Knight's Castle. It was combined into this right here.
When you see them all lined up like this, there's a lot more than I thought. Like, I know Lego made a lot of castles, but there's a lot. Damn.
I don't think this is all of them.
I have no control
Some of the logos too. I mean, because I'm a package design, graphic design nerd. Some of the logos look like Castlevania, which is really dope, dude.
Like those bottom four on the right.
Disney, all Disney castles are not on this. I have a bias against licensed sets.
And so does Mickey. Mickey doesn't like you, Mayo, just so you know.
Yes, I don't.
YOLO's calling it. YOLO calling
like Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse doesn't like me.
No, he told me.
But yet you love Friends.
Who's Mickey?
Yes, and Friends doesn't have a castle now, does it?
That inspired me. I want to do a Castlevania mock. I've been doing some Nintendo mocks, but a Castlevania would be dope.
I have no idea what that is.
No, you can get a guaranteed return from a $10,000 Citibank deposit coming in at you 4.3%.
Wait, this product is sold by National Australia Bank Limited, so I have to, using certain trademarks, temporarily under license from Citigroup Incorporated. So this isn't even really a Citigroup Incorporated, it's the National Bank of Australia, which is a misleading ad because it seems like it's a Citigroup bank ad, but it's actually for the National Australia Bank Limited. So,
let's sign up for a credit card and see how much you can get for a limit.
Dude, the crazy thing about that logo
is live.
The crazy thing about that city logo is they call that the red arc a smile, and I would sit in meetings with them and be like, that's a frown, right? Like it's not
it's a total frown.
But they call it the city smile.
It's a blood frown.
I would sit there.
So a butt chop. Can you please remind me what this set is? It was a it's one of the
the Fright Nights.
Yeah, it's
the one where the rock piece falls down.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean? Remind me.
Well,
as because in you didn't know already. Is that the first year? I'm not going to remember the names of all of these sets, and I know that much like how Titanium J is an expert with Ninjago, Butt Chop 2021 is an expert with the Fright Nights.
That's a neat thing to be an expert in. So
whatever this
Fright Nights, there's not very many sets to know about. So it works out pretty good, folks.
So whatever this set's name is, I know that it had to be released in 1998, and I'm sorry to do this, Butt Chop, but because I am grading on a curve, unfortunately, it's
technically not a castle. It's the witches' magic manor.
Oh, if you put Batlord in bad, we got problems. Batlord doesn't go into
manor. A manor is normally like a mansion, but that is a big rock piece that drops
Dusty
down. I never went to a mansion.
That sounds like one night.
I put all of them as bad, but I can't see the picture. So
that's not the Batlord. That's not Batlord's castle, is it?
No, that's the witches. Okay, it's called the witches. It's called the Witches' Magic Manor, and it doesn't look like a manor. It looks like a crappy cave with a rock door. It's a junky set. It's It's the magic manor. There's nothing magical or manorish about it.
But that's how I feel about most like Lego City sets. Not the vehicles, the buildings though. It's just like the front facade. And I get it. They have a price point and they have a budget. So
if this was called the Witches Dragons Lair or something, it would have been a good set. But they called it the Witches. They didn't even use her name. They called her a witch, which she is. Her magic manor. It's a big crappy cave with fire, a dragon,
the name of a set,
and a helicopter. It has a helicopter.
So true.
It has a witch's helicopter.
Is that stone built or wood built or
the wind ship?
The helicopter is made out of magic. The helicopter is made out of magic.
Oh, magic. Just imagination. It's made out of imagination.
It has bat wings. The propeller is bat wings.
At all of this stuff because I know exactly what Butt Chop's talking about.
Because you got one hell of an imagination.
Yeah.
No,
And
I
also,
have none of these things.
I don't know.
Minifigures?
I don't know what
Minifigures in
the
the set
hell.
are good.
I don't know what the hell the name
But
of
minifigures are good.
this Knight's Kingdom 2 set is,
Can
but
you move that ad?
bad. This is bad. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just X out the ad. Just X out. You can
Yeah, as much as I really want to earn up to
can't.
4.3%, it's kind of annoying right now.
It's in a locked position, and the
Have you ever heard of ad block? I use it all the time.
But I don't.
Oh, that is weird the way they program the site. That it follows you down.
It's really dumb.
Okay, so
Can you click on the right-hand top corner and close it?
No,
it's one of those ads that follows you.
It's really
Okay,
fucked up.
click find out more and then X out the page it takes you to and see if it cancels the ad because
Yeah,
you
that should
clicked
do
on
it. That probably will do it.
It probably
Unfortunately, Citibank is just going to have to sponsor this segment.
It's not even a Citibank ad; it's a National Australian Bank Limited ad.
No, but it uses a Citibank.
No, it's just
No, they're only using certain trademarks temporarily under license from Citigroup.
Technically, Citibank operates in this.
Well, it's fraudulent because if you read the
They're
fine
just
print,
temporarily using trademarks.
it's fraudulent.
Okay.
How
And
many
I'm
kangaroos
sorry-
had to
I'm
die
sorry
for
to-
that ad?
I'm
How many
sorry
kangaroos had to die for that ad?
It's probably an email from a Nigerian prince. That's what it
Okay,
leads.
because your country was founded on crime, that's a criminal ad.
Okay, that's wrong. Only the eastern states were founded.
Cheers, Steve.
upon-
Good to see you.
Upon
Hello to all my
crime.
friends.
All
Good to see you, buddy.
all of the other states were
Just
founded
decent,
by
leaving them alone.
three settlers. Have
What
a good
about
right
the
to
crime of to the indigenous people that the whites did?
Okay, we're not going to get in. We're going to draw a line.
Oh, no
We're going
genocide.
to draw a line at that. Okay, and I'm sorry because Buttchop said this is a good set, but I'm putting it bad.
In bad, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sorry.
That
That's
makes sense.
a decent set. That's it's fully fleshed out. It's not like one of those like cheapo city sets where you just get the front
Actually,
of a building.
no, I can't.
Okay,
I can't
that
put it.
castle
I don't know how the Canadian. How did we get to the Canadian government just getting
for Legoland, there are better castles, but for the price point on the one that you just put in math, it was a smaller one, so it was kids were able to get their parents to buy it because it wasn't the huge price point castle, and you still got a castle. That's why I said it was a good set for 1984.
Yeah, that's
You have
the
to
thing
look at
about
it for more than just your personal opinion on what it looks like. At the
They're
time,
different.
it was good for the price point, and because you could still, for less money, get a substantial castle build. And also, you weren't even alive in 1984, so you don't know what it was like.
Well, that's the subjective thing.
Yeah.
There's a price
And so
point on these things is different. That's the weird thing about judging them is the price point's different on all of them. So,
And so this was the Citadel of Orlan.
You don't like the Citadel of Orlan?
Yeah, I think this was a 2004 set. This also
That's a
goes
good set.
This also goes in bad, but like I said, I'm grading on a curve, so I know
Wait,
I'm
what's wrong?
going,
Are you
I know
okay?
I'm going to trigger some people.
Hi and bye.
I think he's controlled by Citibank. I think
And
Citibank
John is bad.
controls Mayo.
They got him. They offered him 4.7%. He took it.
No, what they did is they made me and like what the New York City gangsters and the Boston gangsters used to say.
I don't know.
They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Well, they're making you a pariah in the Lego community, so.
Okay. What's next?
Rule number one: never admit to being a sellout.
Okay.
Don't
going
let
to get all
Citibank
the
buy
bad-
you during a
I'm
castle
going to
tier.
get all the other bad ones out of the way, so we're going to. I'm gonna get all the knights. I'm gonna get all the knights.
There are no bad castles, only bad Lego builders.
I'm gonna get all of the Knights Kingdom 2 stuff up.
I agree, Chop. I agree.
We're gonna tackle this
There's
stuff.
no bad Lego castles, just bad castle tiers.
So we're gonna put the castle of Morsha in the bad, and we're also gonna put the Mistlands.
How are these all in the bad?
What?
Actually, we're going to put the Mistlands Tower in the mare.
What?
Can we get a little bit more reasoning behind these choices on how?
Never gives a good reason.
So I don't know why, but the build style of Knights Kingdom 2, which was sold from 2004 to 2006, seemed oddly clunky to me.
They're not bad. Those are the first sets I bought for my son.
Hey,
Who's probably BFAB's age.
Hey, Jeff.
Can we jump into some positivity and at least get one good or
this is really
awesome?
Okay.
I might actually cry.
Mix it up.
There's one good up there.
I will grant you that request, because now we're going to move on. Now we're going to move on over to where's the why?
I want to see what you celebrate.
No, where's the Weetabix castle? No, I forgot to put the Weetabix castle in here.
It's probably in a bowl of milk.
Damn! I forgot to put the Weetabix castle. It was
Cancel the tier. Cancel the tier.
Okay.
Everything you just did is null and void.
Not putting the Weetabix castle in here.
I gotta go Google
if I was to put the Weetabix castle in here, just let it be known the Weetabix castle from 1974 would have been in the good category.
And just good. He's in love with Jabba.
Let's make a mental note. And the yellow castle, it has to be it. I mean.
Oh, nostalgia! He's going up to the top.
No, his opinions are because of Jabba.
I think it's just easier to move these things down because you can do that. So we're just for ease of movement, we're gonna put the yellow castle in the awesome.
Hey, if I had a dime for every time I told a date, just for ease of movement.
But the yellow castle set 375 came out in 1978, and it was technically the first in the castle theme, because technically the Weetabix castle was a promotional, so Lego, well, at least the brick set database doesn't count that as it doesn't.
It's like Castle in the Forest. Weetabix would be like Castle in the Forest.
Exactly. You make a good point. Come on,
Mayo. How long are you?
See what I just did there, Macro?
Mayo, how long are you streaming?
Logic against.
This is a 24-hour live stream, folks.
We got 24 hours. This tier is going to take about 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, there's so many good sets and there's so many good conversations.
It's a 24-hour tier.
Well, I'll be right back, Mayo. I'm going to jump out real quick, but I'll come back in like 20 minutes.
City, if you only have 24 hours, you don't have a lot of time.
That's what I was asking. I'll be back. I gotta
jump out, stud. You're going to miss everything.
We're going to put the Black Falcon's Fortress in the good. This was from 1987. The main reason I rank it above the Knight's Castle in particular is because you see that castle wall element that's there with the yellow.
No, that set is better than the one that you have in the map. That one is better, but that set is better than the yellow castle. The one that you have in the good is better than the
I'm not gonna say that.
But that's 100% true. Like the yellow castle is garbage.
I mean, you can't get past the brick-built horses and all of the different types of figures for the shields in the yellow castle. I'm sorry.
They had sticker torsos, dude. That's
garbage. But look at all of the shields it had. Like even the 90th anniversary castle makes reference to the shields that were in the yellow castle. The 90th anniversary castle doesn't make any. The 90th anniversary castle doesn't make any reference to the Black Falcon's Fortress at all. Besides the Black Falcon's minifigures,
it would be a lot better. It'd be a lot better. Just saying, if that ad switched up every 35, 45 seconds or something,
yeah,
a little bit of entertainment.
It will be do better tiermaker.com. Do better. Everyone.
Do you want links for ad blockers?
Everyone write their strongly worded emails to a team.
No, just use an ad blocker like other people.
So I have a question, Mayo. How many sets do you actually own?
Out of these?
Yes.
Sure.
Out of these.
If I do a quick scan,
and you can't count the same set twice.
No, exactly. because technically,
if you own two, you can't count.
Because technically, I own two versions of two of these castles on this list.
Or 2 sets of those castles.
Yeah,
So
so
he owns one.
well, yeah. So technically, if we're not
We
counting
got
the
2.
duplicates, if we're not counting the duplicates, I own 3. It's the Tower Raid from Fantasy Castle in 2008, the 2013 King's Castle, and of course the 90th anniversary castle from 2022, which we're building right now.
Nice. Yeah, I only got 2.
And while we are building the 90th anniversary
King's
castle, while we are building the 90th anniversary castle, let's just get that out of the way. I mean, the fact that we're doing a 24-hour live stream about it, it has to be in the awesome category.
How is awesome worse than good?
Because
what happened there?
Because awesome is the equivalent of saying, "Wow, that's great," and
so it's sarcasm.
Saying like, "Wow, that's awesome."
It's sarcasm awesome.
Yeah. Well,
sarcastic awesome. Okay.
Awesome means to be awestruck.
Okay.
It's sarcastic awesome, so it means.
So how come 90th is only awesome and not good, or what's the top one? Epic?
No.
To me,
no, I'm just moving. I'm just moving a lot of this stuff. I'm just moving the order around just to make it easier for me.
See, now it just changed again. Now,
he's just moving it around because he won't get ad blockers, so he has to move the. Okay, I get it.
Exactly, and that's why we're going to put Wolfpack. We're going to put the Wolfpack Tower in good. It's better than the Black Falcon's Fortress, in my opinion.
The what? Wolfpack Tower?
Yeah, the Wolfpack Tower. I think it's better because look right there. It's got the Black Monarch's ghost coming out of a big ugly rock piece that is on a hinged plate. I mean, I'm gonna admit I'm a sucker for the Black Monarch's ghost.
I think anything that has.
I have no qualms about the Black Monarch's ghost, but I don't think that makes or breaks a castle.
And we're going to put the original King's Castle. Going to put the original King's Castle. If I can swap these. In the good.
I don't have any of these.
Yeah.
So I can't comment on any of them.
I've got that Wolfpack Tower.
Yeah.
I have that. My brother has the Wolfpack Tower.
Yeah. Is it good?
It's good, but it doesn't. It's not even really a castle.
Yeah, and we're going to put the Black Monarch's castle in awesome, and it's above the Yellow Castle in my opinion. Mainly, the Black Monarch's castle released in 1989 to be the main fortress or base of the.
Mayo, in the private chat, I put something that will save your life.
Yeah. Let me see there. Okay. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Real funny.
What? No, I use it all the time. I have it on right now.
I don't know what it is, but it's got to be funny.
So
it's something I use in my daily life. I use it every day of my life.
Yeah. So now
I never don't have it on.
So the main reason I put the Black Monarch's castle in awesome is because of the black castle walls with the printed stonework. We're gonna put the King's Mountain Fortress in the good, and it's going to be at the end of the good, because as good as the raised base plate is, there's not a lot of structure on top.
Wait, these go in order also in the order from front to back?
Yeah, because whenever there's multiple sets on the one tier, the ones on the left are better than the ones on the right.
Okay.
So coming back to the Trolls Mountain Fortress and Veladix Castle, we're going to put the Trolls Mountain Fortress in. We're going to put this in Meh, and the Veladix Castle in Good. I believe that the Trolls Mountain Fortress was 2008. The Veladix Castle was 2006. I think this is clearly better than the King's Mountain Fortress, no question.
Well, yeah.
And out of all the Meh ones, I think because of the sheer volume alone, it's hard to
Mayo,
tell.
if I agree with you on everything on this tier, will you get ad block?
Well, you know what? Since this is an old computer that is like 7 years old now, if I get enough, well, if we can get hashtag block mayo ads trending on both
Dude, ad block is free
and Twitter, I will install ad blocker.
That's what it's going to take. Yeah.
My computer is over 7 years old, and I have ad block for free.
All you've got to do is use the hashtag block mayo ads, all lowercase letters in your Instagram post. Or in your tweets, but it can't be just tacked onto one of your regular social media posts. It has to be an image that focuses around my channel to keep it, legal.
So you're putting it on us to make your decision for you?
Yes, because that's what good.
It has nothing to do with the age of your computer, and it's a free app.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, get that stuff trending on social media using images of the mayohosko channel.
I got an idea. How about you give your viewers a better viewing?
You don't have to deal with it. It doesn't. I don't care that much.
Hook us up, bro. Hook us up.
Just for ease of
He's
clicking,
got this long list.
we're going to drag.
He's got this long list like a catch a unicorn.
Not to be confused with Adshot. That guy's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, well, someone tell Adshot to get over here so he can come on the panel. For the second epic tier, set, we're gonna put the Dwarves Mine. I freaking love the Dwarves Mine. I love it.
That's cool. Makes me wish I wasn't buying stupid stereo equipment.
We're also gonna put the King's Castle on there.
Mine isn't really a castle.
Rims.
We're gonna put the King's Castle Siege in the epic just because of the sheer volume.
What?
A lot of those sets were what, like those King's Castle cast. I was like what, 2010, 2009.
Yeah, because the King's Castle Siege was 2007. The Dwarves Mine was 2008.
Yeah, that's the Fantasy era. Right after Fantasy era came Kingdoms, not Knights Kingdoms, but Kingdoms.
Hobbies.
In 2010 was Kingdoms. Go ahead,
making fun of Citibank.
No, he's not making fun of Citibank. He's making fun of the ad on your screen.
Everybody likes ads except for me, I guess. I don't know.
Get hashtag block IO Mads. No,
I am not going to go
on Instagram and Twitter, and then we'll make it happen.
I don't use hashtags pretty much ever, so why would I do that now?
Well, if you don't, we're not going to install ad blocker.
I'm going to have to go join Chatland. I can't be a part of this advertisement anymore.
I'll just unsub from your channel because you love ads.
I feel so used right now.
Man, you have to pick ads or butt shop. Pick.
So we're going to put the Tower Raid from 2008 in the good, and we're also going to put it above the King's Mountain Fortress.
He doesn't like having to pick.
We're also gonna put the Flying Ninja Fortress in the good. But we are going to put the Flying Ninja Fortress ahead of all four of these sets right here. The ninja theme is such a slept-on theme of castle. It's so slept on.
I have that castle.
And the Night Lord's castle down here. Butt Chop is gonna like what I have to say about the Night Lord's castle because we're gonna put it in the awesome category.
It is a good castle.
In the awesome category, right below that Citibank advertisement.
I agree. I agree with where you put Night Lord's castle, but I feel violated by Citibank right now.
Okay, feel free to make your mayohosko city bank memes.
We won't be offended, Mayo. If you want to take 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes to download ad blocker, it's okay. We can wait.
It doesn't even take that long. It's
make your memes all about that and post it up in the mayohosko Discord server.
I'm not making a meme. I've never made a meme in my life.
Download ad blocker.
And again in the awesome category.
Dude, I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. I don't make memes.
We're gonna put the fire. We're gonna put the fire breathing fortress.
I'm a boomer.
Boom.
And I don't think any of these sets left on this list are either epic or awesome. So
are you serious?
Yeah. So we're done.
Let's go down there. Let's go down the bottom.
So
you went a little quick on some of those. I think you tried to.
We got the Royal King's Castle from 2006, the Dragon's Den from 1993, the Royal Knight's Castle from 1995, King Leo's Castle from 2000, Dragon Mountain from 2013, King's Castle.
Leo's Castle is pretty good.
Drawbridge Defense from 2009. The King's Castle from 2010, and
the good one. The Kingdom's Knight's Castle is good. That second to last is good.
Yeah, that one. Too.
That's what everyone tells me. But
I think some of those base plates alone might be awesome.
The one with the dragon looks awesome. How can you not?
The one with that big red dragon's not even a castle. It's just like a little tower.
No, it's a fortress, which is why, unfortunately, I have to put it in Mare. As cool as the dragon is, it's Mare. But because it does come with a dragon, it's the best of the Mare.
Yeah, it comes with the dragon. The rest of that's bad.
Well, I see a drawbridge, and I see giant.
No, it's a bridge. It's a little tower and a catapult with a.
We're also going to put the prison tower in the Mare, and we're also going to put the drawbridge.
That prison tower, that's a good one. I think I got that one.
Well, we're also going to put the drawbridge defense in.
Is that the Knight's Kingdom 2 prison tower?
This is Kingdoms from 2011, I believe, was the year.
Oh, that's from Kingdoms.
Yes, this is from Kingdoms, because you can barely see the emblems on the shield.
That's a terrible picture.
For the green dragon eyes. Well, these
the best picture you can find.
These were not my images. They were from Brickset. Just to put that.
Okay.
So
what up, Panda?
Well, I know they're not your images. How would you take pictures of sets you don't have?
Okay. Now, as much nostalgia as I have, unfortunately, I'm gonna put the King's Leo Castle.
What?
Going to put the King Leo's Castle in bed. I know that's going to shock a lot of people.
You're just trying to be controversial. That's all you're doing.
I'm sorry, but besides the base plate, the structures are really bad.
I don't think it is that bad.
See, I used to be of the same thought, but then I'm not going to lie. Jane Bricks, he did a review of it, and it opened my eye.
Is Australia still fluoride in the water down there, or what? I think you're drinking too much fluoride.
No, I drink filtered. I drink filtered water. So I drink filtered water straight out of the tap. So I only have to pay
straight from Fiji.
So I only have to pay $60 a year maintenance fee instead of $2,000 a year for bottled water, like in so pathetic California.
What?
And most American states,
they're not even allowed to have bottled water in California.
You ever wonder why the comedians always in America always say how does the water taste, and the audience always says it sucks.
Who says that? Unless you live in Flint, Michigan.
Well, if you're dehydrated, I'm pretty sure you can
See, I know why that's a bad thing. So all of these others are in the good category. I do think the interior detail. Actually, I do think the interior details of the Knight's Kingdom.
You bring up interior details in Lego Castle
is better than the King Leo's, and I'm gonna put it here. That's where I'm gonna put it. Yeah, in there. And Contra is saying hello to Panda. Also, Panda is saying,
we think we gotta take this guy out back or something.
use code Mayo and check out. Oh, that's the funniest one yet. That's the funniest one yet.
Well, with how long you've had their ad as the main portion of your screen, they should be giving you some money because literally you work for Citibank by this point.
Okay,
for free,
so all these remaining ones are in.
Ask them where the check is because you.
So
you should do a poll. How many people signed up for a Citibank credit
out
card?
Out of these, I'm gonna put the Royal Knights Castle.
Everybody should say yes just to get Mayo paid.
Yeah, gonna put the Royal Knights Castle ahead of the Flying Ninja Fortress. We're gonna put the Dragon's Den ahead of Veladix Castle.
You're putting the category in order as well. Okay.
And I'm going to be really controversial. I like the 2013 castle better than the 2010 one.
Wow.
I'm gonna I know that is going to piss off a lot.
They're both good castles. You basically have them next to each other as in goodness.
So in category good mail, which castle's number one? Which is the last with your mouse cursor? Show me.
Oh, that's the best question anyone's asked in the past 10 minutes, because that's exactly what I'm gonna go through right now. So in the epic category, number one, we have the Black Knight's Castle from 1992.
Dude, that's a lie. In epic.
In number two, we have the Dwarves Mine from 2008.
It's not a castle; it's a mine.
Yeah, but it's easy. But if you think about it, it's the closest we got.
The fact that it's a mine alone should be below. It should trade spots with the 90th anniversary.
If you really think about it, the Dwarves Mine is the fortress of the dwarves. Like, I know, I like this is what you want as a.
It's the fortress of the dwarves.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Buckingham Palace is the same as a strip mining operation in Upper Michigan.
People disagreeing with you. And in third, we got the King's Castle Siege from 2007.
It's a conspiracy, man.
Yeah. Well,
a coal mine is the same as Buckingham Palace. Same
in the awesome category. In the awesome category, the best one. This is all my opinion. Everyone's willing. I'm going to tweet this immediately after this segment. I'm gonna tweet it on my Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. You can click on the link, and everyone who follows me on Twitter and clicks on the link for this tweet can do their own version of these rankings. And that's the great thing about TeamMaker. Number one. I
need to talk to the union. I can't take this no more.
Number one is the 90th anniversary castle. Number two is the Black Monarch's castle. Number three is the Yellow Castle. Number four is the Night Lord's castle. Number five is the Fire Breathing Fortress. I'm sure people can convince me. I am sure people can convince me to change this list in the future. In the good category,
I think Brett Builds is the castle guy. We should ask him.
I'm the real castle guy because I build both.
Oh, Mayo just started oh my god.
Yeah, I just started beef right there. Okay, in the good category, number one, we've got the King's Castle from 1994. Number two is the Wolfpack Tower from 1992. Number three is the Royal Knights Castle from 1995. Number four is the Flying Ninja Fortress from 1998. Number five is the Black Knight. No, sorry.
We just saw him do all this.
Black Falcon's Fortress from 1987. Number six is the King's Castle from 2013. Number six is the King's Castle from 2013. Number seven is the King's Castle from 2010. Number eight is the Dragon's Den from 1993. Number nine is Veladix Castle from 2006. Number 10 is the Tower Raid from 2008. And number 11 is the King's Mountain Fortress from 1990. In the meh category, we have the Dragon Mountain from 2013. Number 2, we have the Drawbridge Defense from 2009. Number 3 is the Prison Tower from 2011. Number 4 is the Royal King's Castle from 2006. Number 5 is the Troll Mountain Fortress from 2007. Or it might have been 2008. Someone correct me on the dates. Number 6 is the Magisto's Magical Workshop from 1993. Number 7 is the Knight's Castle from 1984. And number 8 is the Missland's Tower from 2000, somewhere between 2004 to 2007. Yes. Again, let me correct me in the comments. In the bad category, number 1 is the King Leo's Castle from 2000. Number 2 is the Castle of Morsha from 2003. Number 3 is the Citadel of Orlan from 2004. Number 4 is the Witch's Magical Manor from 1998. And 5 is this Knight's Kingdom 2 Castle. I don't know the set name or the year. That is my list. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to share this on Twitter. And we're going to wait 2 minutes till it reaches. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. It is very important that you subscribe to the mayohosko channel because you can help mayohosko on the journey to interact with as many different people from the LEGO Online YouTube community as possible. I love this community and I love everyone watching this video. I go live every Friday night in North America at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I will always go that time because that's where I know the eyeballs are. So I thank you for watching. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, my Facebook fan club, Discord, and Pinterest using links in the description, or go to my website, mayohosko.weebly.com, for all of my links and other external information. You can also choose to invest in the mayohosko channel using the Patreon and Rakuten links in the description. I'm glad that you have chosen to watch the mayohosko channel. You have made a wise choice. I hope that you will come back again, and I hope to see your name in the comments in the future. Thank you for watching.
You can see I brought my TV back. I was using it as an outdoor TV. Can't do that anymore, so I've got my TV back in play, which is awesome.
What's up? It's your boy JP. I am a member of the Tipper Truck Army, wishing you a good morning, Brickworld. Mayohosko from South Australia.
It could just be very simple. To corner the gas market, drive up prices and cause a global recession. Sound familiar?
Hello, it's me, Mayohosko, and I am expecting a big package from eBay coming in the mail, so maybe I will do another Thomas Wooden Railway layout in the next month. Hello, it's me, Mayohosko, and hopefully on this iPhone 13 I am coming to you at 60 frames per second and in 4K resolution.
I agree. If it's not Spider-Man, then don't get it.
Hey, Axel. If it's not Spider-Man, it's not worth getting.
Get ready for the most frustrating haul opening you'll ever see.